Hey everyone, Dr. John Stevenson with Strive Integrative Health. We're here with one of our patients, Rich, who's been under our neuropathy program for a little while now, and he'd like to share his experience. So, Rich, you came in with neuropathy in both of your feet. Kind of tell them what was going on before you came in here.
Yeah, well, got a diagnosis of diabetes and served in the military. And so for a lot of years, my feet went from being where I had good sensation and literally to where I got so used to them being numb that I wouldn't know. And I have one occasion where I got I don't know, something got stuck in my big toe. And I don't know when it happened, but I know it had to be more than a day or two. And I haven't finished. I'm looking, what's in my foot? And literally a piece of wood with like a toothpick or something like that was stuck. And so I pulled it out, and was like, and I really didn't feel it at all. And so I have family members who have suffered from diabetes and whatnot, and then seeing the advertisement for your services, I thought, oh, maybe I should give that a shot and see. I didn't think there's nothing that you could do with it. You know, most people, once the nerves go, there's nothing you can do. So, that coming here was great because I can feel them again.
Yeah. I mean, you were suffering for a very long time, and you've tried some things even before you came in here. So, what about our approach really stood out or really made it unique?
I think the fact that there was hope for the neuropathy in general. Like I said, I had done some reading. There's like, you can't fix it now. And I would look at the commercials and stuff, and they would talk about the tingling and having pain, and I'm like, I don't have that. So I didn't know whether maybe I'm not as bad as other people have it. And then of course, once I came and talked with you, I was like, no, yours is like really, really bad because you're not even feeling that. So I got used to, not feeling steady on my feet. And so, but just finding out that there was things that you could do, and that, through the therapy and the procedures that you do here, with being able to get the nerves reactivated. And that was the weirdest thing, is that when it first started happening, I'm like, I'm feeling pain. I'm like, this stuff is not working. Now my feet hurt. And they coming back. And I think when I shared with you, like, no, that's actually a good thing. That means the nerves are starting to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, and that got me just really excited.
That's
and
great.
like I said, having that, being able to get up and walk and feel comfortable walking. And I got a little grandson. He'll be 2 in May 17th of this year. And being able to pick him up, hold him, and walk, and not have a fear of falling or not feeling sure of myself, that's like priceless. And that's just with, I don't know how long we've been doing this now, but just for that short period of time, to be able to know I can pick up my grandson and not worry about, being stable if I'm standing up with him, and he just go. So it gives me motivation. And like I said, the treatment stuff has been really, easy to follow, short of drinking some of those concoctions. They're not my favorite, but
Hey, if it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. So, of course, better balance, and then also, able to hang out with your grandkid a lot more, and do it safely too, so you can really enjoy it.
And the added benefit, because I've never been, I don't mind doctors, but I'm a typical male. I'm like, I'm all right. I'm okay. I don't want to go. And part of it, you don't want to hear bad news. And the other part of it is, it's like, I'm tough. I can muscle my way through it. But like being able to get more than just my feet done, getting the therapy on the back, and the neck pain I had is gone. Lower back pain is pretty much gone. And I'm thinking, well, okay, yeah. So I figure when I was having the pain and balance issues, everything is working harder. And so those things alone, if this doesn't get no better than that, the fact that my back doesn't hurt, and it's hurt for years, between the military and law enforcement career, and that's priceless.
Yep.
And being able to see so many other people coming in and watching the progress, it's great. And
That's awesome.
I'm looking forward to continuing and getting even better.
There you go. Now, I know a lot of people that, watch these videos, may have been in here before or seen some of our stuff before, with people that suffer with neuropathy and feel like there's nothing you can do about it. What would you share with them?
I would share, number one, come in and have an open mind, which was probably my hardest part, was coming in and being like, that there's maybe something that can be done, and really listen. And then the brochures and the information that you provided, read it. And then if you see some of the people who are in there doing things like going from sitting down on the vibrating plate and watching somebody standing on it, when you're going like, I'm never gonna be able to do that. That one older gentleman was in there. He's got to be probably a good 20 years older than me, and I'm watching. He's standing up on that thing while I was still sitting. I'm thinking, well, if he can do it, maybe I can do it. And now that's one of my favorite things to do. I can do it. I don't even have to hold on to the edges no more. So I'm thinking balance is better. I don't worry about falling. So giving it a chance, having an open mind, and then following the program. I remember the first time we did the assessment, he says, well, I know if you're not doing it, because I could see by where your sensations. And I thought, huh. And I was doing it about half good at that point. And I thought, if he can tell, I need to make sure I stay on this thing. And taking the time to do the sessions on a regular basis. And so I started in the morning, I finished it at night, and like I said, it's working. I'm a believer.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, Rich.
All right,
it's
thank you.
great. We love taking care of you here. If you guys have any questions, just let us know.